Hey everybody, Eric Mitchell. I am so excited today here with Scott Bancia at Optimize5. He and I have been working together very recently with his project that he's been working on for several years. We met, oh man, several years ago at a real estate event. And so and this is all from networking. I mean, really, you and I were at a trade show. We had booths next to each other, right? We shook hands, became friends, and
Right. We're both
just stayed in
Canadian, so we
touch.
both heard the
Yeah.
Canadian accents. Yeah, exactly.
And so when you were telling me what you were building a few years ago, I mean, I got really excited about it. It's like there's a huge demand for that in the marketplace. I mean, if you can pull this off and get your price point where it needs to be, right? Not some, uh, tens of thousands of dollars, setup fee and blah blah blah. No, no, get it to the individual user who can afford it. Man, it's a game changer for sure. And then when you and I reconnected a couple of months ago, and you showed me, yeah, man, like we did it. Like here's how it works. It's like, oh man, how do I become a customer? Right. And
Right.
so I have been, so I am a customer. You can see Scott's link on my web. If you go to eric-mitchell.com, scroll down, there's an Optimize 5 button where you can go and inquire. But Scott, let's go through real quick. Like, what is it you've built for the individuals? I'm gonna say loan officer, realtor, financial planner, CPA, attorney, insurance. It doesn't matter. If you sell for a living, this you got to engage in this. Let's let's
100%.
let's dive in, man.
Yeah, exactly. I'll share my screen here real quick, but everything you're saying is totally right, Eric. At the end of the day, if I was a mortgage broker or a realtor or a financial planner, you're all in the referral business. And if I go out for dinner tonight with my wife and the other couple, and I referred them a realtor. You should work with my friend Gina Piper. This is a realtor I know in Pleasanton. At the end of the day, no matter what I say about her, how great she is, how she really knows the area, she's an excellent realtor, excellent marketer. When I give them her number, they're not calling first. They're going to Google her first. Same with I'm going to refinance my home. You should work with my buddy Eric. They're going to Google Eric, and so I'll share my screen because most of the folks that you work with, I know Eric probably know a part of this. I could be looking at real estate. I could be looking at mortgage. I could be looking at financial planners. It's all the same. I want to show you Pleasanton for a reason because Pleasanton is anywhere USA. We could go to Zillow and nobody goes to Zillow looking for a realtor, by the way, except for other realtors. People go to Zillow looking for real estate, but I've gone to the agent finder on Zillow for a reason. All of these real estate agents, we could be talking about planners, we could be talking about mortgage people, doesn't matter. They're all high flying, high producing real estate agents who sell tons of properties and have great profiles. If someone told me to work with Doug, though, I would Google him. If someone told me to work with Deanna, I would Google them. If someone told me to work with Jackie, I would Google them. Okay, I'm not going to Google any of these people because I have a friend who works in Pleasanton. Her name is Gina Piper. And if someone told me to work with Gina, I would Google her and I wouldn't look at any of the stuff on the left-hand side. Everything I care about is staring me in the face. The woman I met at the open house, her 184 five-star Google reviews. I can go to her website. I can read the post she did here an hour ago. Just like you would post to Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, I can read her questions and answers. I can see her social links. I can see her products. This is her Google business profile, and all of your colleagues who are hopefully watching this video should have one of these, but hers is optimized. It is built well. The difference between Gina's profile and Jackie's profile is this. Jackie has a picture of a parking lot with no reviews. No, and if
So
someone knows Jackie,
I'm telling you, if you are watching this, you need to Google yourself, right? You need to Google yourself and look at Google's representation of you. And yeah, so what did you do to me?
so if someone
So
told me
Eric
to
Mitchell Mortgage.
work with Eric, I would Google Eric. And this is just a delay on my internet. But there's the good looking guy that I've known all my life with the great haircut. That's how I get to his website. There's his reviews. There's his products. These products aren't just pretty pictures, they are written and linked in a very particular way. All of the questions that have been asked of Eric and answered are written in a very particular way. Google wants to see all of this. Google wants to see a post here, just like 7 hours ago, happening against Eric's profile. And the point of this is twofold. Number one, If I was referred to Eric, I would Google him and I should see the best of him. That's what Eric wants me to see. Because I'm not looking at this stuff. This stuff's not catching my eye. This is what's catching my eye. But here's the other part, and it's as important, if not more important. If we come back to Gina, if I was referred to Gina and I'd say, well, Gina looks great. My friend referred me to her, but I want to work with a top real estate agent in Pleasanton. Gina showing up at the top of search is her Google profile. This is this. It's the same
Okay,
thing.
so hold on. I need to hit a pause button here, Matt, because if I'm watching this, right, there was confusion for me. And so I'm assuming there might be some confusion for other people as well, because what we're taught is you need to optimize your website. That's actually not actually accurate. Like what you need to optimize, because if I Google, right, best loan officer, best realtor, best financial planner, number one realtor, whatever the long tail search is in Google, what's going to come up is the Google listing with a link to the website, but not the website. So optimizing your website is not actually not getting you the
That's right.
leads. It's optimizing your Google listing, right? And then
Every,
and
yeah,
then there's backlinks that have to be done and postings that have to be done. I mean, there's a whole algorithm that
yeah.
gets you up into that in that top echelon.
So I would be remiss not to say two things because you brought up such a great point, Eric. And the first one is every realtor or mortgage broker or financial planner, whoever they are, want to be on page one of search. If you're a real estate agent, you are never going to be on page one of search with your website. You're not going to be Zillow and Redfin and Realtor.com and Trulia and Homes.com. You're never going to beat them. Your Google business profile, which is free from Google, if it's built right, is what you can use to rank. And the second part is this: Gina's information, her name, address, and phone number, NAP is the acronym, isn't just on Google. We took her name, her address, her phone number, her biography, her hours, her images, her social links, her keywords, and we syndicated it out to the internet. So everything is matching in 60 different places online. This is called business citations. It's technical,
Super
but
technical.
it's
And this is where the backlinks come in, right? So Google,
exactly.
so tell me if I'm right or wrong, but my understanding is what Google's looking at is look at all these other websites that have a link back to her that makes her real.
It's that, and her information is matching in so many places online that Google believes she's credible.
There it
You
is.
want a realtor in Pleasanton? That's a realtor. The name, address, phone number, everything's matching. They're all linked
Incredible
close.
because look at all the places where and it all matches.
It all matches. And it's not because someone's going to go to yp.com looking for a realtor, but Bing and Google and Yahoo will. That's how they validate her. And this is what we've done for you as well, Eric. We've syndicated your information out to the internet. You are optimized. Now you just need to get more Google reviews. That's it. That's the whole thing.
But man. So if
So
you're if you're watch if you're watching this, get to my website, eric-mitchell.com, click on Optimize 5, get in touch with these guys. It's a game changer for
and
sure.
we're not, when you meet with us, you spend a half an hour with us and we'll show you. We'll run an online brand audit for you, show you where it's wrong, where it's right, and how to make it better. And if you want to hire us, great. But I promise you, you leave that call with great information regardless.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. And everybody get to eric-mitchell.com. It'll be in the bio. And appreciate everything you're doing, man.
Awesome. Thanks, Eric.